Yo, I wanted to just go through and talk about Zen browser, which I downloaded and was a total pain to get running, but talk about my Arc flow and what I would like to see possible in Zen, which I believe is possible via somebody making some cool extension. So basically, how I work in Arc is I have 4 spaces, and a space has 3 layers of tabs. There are the global tabs, which are actually across spaces. So you see from one tab to the other, my mail and my calendar both are pinned globally. Then within a space, this is my dev space, I have pinned tabs, and then I have in each space all the other tabs. So basically, I have a dev space, a research space where all GitHub links or MDN links or OpenAI or whatever, I'm asking questions, that kind of stuff, documentation. My dev space is localhost and whatever is like pretty temporary. And then I have my comms space, and then I have my watching videos space. So the cool thing about Arc is that if you go to links and scroll all the way down, you can get to air traffic control, and you can route any URL into a specific space. So I don't have to manually say, oh, I want all of my GitHub links to go to my research space. It automatically, if I click a link from anywhere that's a GitHub link, it brings that tab into that space. The other cool thing is Arc, you can set up, I'm not sure where it is in here, but somehow you can set up how often to clear your tabs, and it won't clear your pin tabs, and it won't clear your global tabs. It'll just clear your like kind of daily tabs, and you can do that once a week or once a day or however much, and you can always get back to them in the history in Command-Shift-T or whatever. So to get to a space here, I can directly index into it. You hit Control 1 through 4, and I can go to my space. So if I hit and then Command 1 through 9, just like normal Chrome, 9 brings you to the last tab. 1 through 8 brings you to the first 8 tabs. Usually I don't care about getting to more than the first 8. So if I ever need to get to calendar, I just hit Command 1. If I mail is Command 2, and then the first tab in my space is Command 3. So to get through to the first tab, which is always like my highest important tab, for a space, for example, I'd hit Control 1, Command 3, and if you've done that, 4 times every day, it becomes really fast. So I can just, really quickly just get there. I like this idea of direct indexing. Now let's talk about Zen. So I downloaded Zen. It was a pain on Mac to get it to open. You have to run a command in the terminal to like unlock it, which I guess that's Apple's fault for making that such a pain to like have to like authorize your app or whatever. I don't know the trade-offs there of like having a nice secure app store or app experience. I don't understand. I just know it's bad for me, the end user. It's pretty cool on the face of it. There are some settings that you can do with the look and feel to sort of Zen. Of course, Zen browser means like you can Zen out and like close everything, hide everything. I was pretty underwhelmed by the keyboard shortcuts though. So it has this idea of workspaces, and workspaces, as I'm understanding it, in beta, so interesting, but workspaces are groups of tabs. So I can have my coding, I can have my comms, limited emojis for some reason. And then I could, so I could have these different workspaces. And then within these, I think I can pin, is it Command D? Command D is bookmark. Okay, so the bookmark is separate from pinning. Okay, but I can pin the tab, and that comes up here. Oh, hold on. So this one is, okay, so pin tabs are pinned globally. Okay, so I can't pin a tab within a space. That's interesting. Oh, that's weird. Okay. and then I can't directly index into a space. So I can't do my little keyboard shortcut thing to get back and forth. I'd have to use the, there's a keyboard shortcut, Control-Shift-E. Okay, yeah, so I'd have to like cycle through all of the, oh, this is really annoying. I would have to cycle through my workspaces. If I only use 2 workspaces, this might be okay, because it'd be like direct, I would know that it's directly going back to the other workspace. Yeah, so with Zen, I would probably, can I delete this? I would probably only use 2 workspaces ever, right? Yeah, because why would I? But again, this is in beta. If they, I'm sure they'll introduce keyboard shortcuts to directly index into a space. I wonder, there's this like show next and show previous. I'm not sure what that means. The other thing is like Command F. Okay, so that works. I was confused about the keyboard shortcuts for find. Search in this page, show next search result. Like, how is that not just enter? I don't understand. Well, let's try it. Let's say that's Command N for next. Although Command N should open a new browser window. Whatever. Let's just do that for testing. Switch. Yeah, it's the same thing. Why would I want that in a different thing? Why would I not just hit enter? That's very confusing. I guess if you're dinking around on the page and then you hit enter, that could like submit a form or something. Okay. All right. Never mind. I'm coming around on it. I get it. If you're dinking around and doing stuff and you're not, but like what I would do normally is just Command F, enter again to get the next one. So Command F, switch, enter. Okay, now I'm dinking around on the page. Command F, enter again. Okay, but that took me to the next one after my cursor. So if I wanted to do this like it's an iterator and just call .next without having to Command F again and remember which one I was at. Okay. You know what, Zen browser? I'm coming around. I'm coming right around. The other thing that I was a little nervous about is the Chrome DevTools, because there's no Chrome DevTools because this is Firefox. But after looking around here a little bit, I'm like, this is better, actually. Like, this is like, it has, everything looks very familiar, very, very familiar, right? And then there's extra stuff like style editor, very interesting. You can save stuff off like local workspaces, seems pretty easy. There's performance and memory separated out is cool. And then accessibility, just there, just ready to go. Show tab order. This is cool. I don't know if I'm missing stuff in Chrome DevTools that I didn't see. I don't know, maybe I haven't kept up or whatever, but I use Chrome DevTools every day, and I don't know, this feels better. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm a little underwhelmed by the inability to directly index into the space and tab that I want. I'm sure there's no air traffic control. But again, this is beta. Maybe that stuff is coming. Arc has a big lead on just time building a browser. So wait, if I don't set this, yeah, that still works. It's like, are they gonna disable Command F if I don't set that? That's interesting. There's a bunch of other stuff here that I don't really understand. So I want to give it some time, give it some like trial on each one of these and see if I can make these useful. Because I'm open to the idea that this browser could really quickly overtake Arc as my main browser. I'm open to the idea. Anyway, that's all I want to show. Oh, theme store? No. Where's the, hold on, one more thing, plugins. Oh, they're not like, I thought there was like plugins and stuff. Oh, there's a store. There's a store. There's a store in a store. Does everything need its own store now? I guess so if you want to sell stuff. Utility. Uniform workspaces button. Make the workspaces button consistent. I don't like this either, that like this is just flat globe. I can't tell what that one is. And again, I can't pin it, so nah. Private mode highlight. Minimal sidebar. I mean, minimal sidebar, just that's minimal enough, isn't it? Disable rounded corners. Hide extension. Yeah, these don't seem super. What? These don't seem super interesting. I'm just looking for something that could maybe directly index me into things. Toolbar tweaks. I'm interested in like bookmarks. Does Arc even have bookmarks? Can I bookmark something? I don't know. I don't think I've ever bookmarked something in Arc. That doesn't make sense to me as a concept. Like I pin stuff. I don't like what is bookmark? There's an archive. What does bookmark mean? I don't know. Bookmark is like putting stuff in folders. Like why would I ever want that? Super pins. Hold on. Inspired by Arc. But wait, isn't that the default? This entity elevates its pin tabs in the tab bar, generally making some UI changes inspired by. Okay, it's just UI. Increase the size, adds background color, space between. Okay. Really? We're gonna bicker about padding. Super sleek UI. Okay, all this stuff is UI stuff. Utility. Okay, yeah. I don't know. How is Super Pins utility? This is 100% CSS. Bookmarks toolbar. Okay, well, maybe I will look at how to create my own Zen plugin, whatever this is, theme. Is this a theme? How come themes are utility? Okay, whatever. Theme that adds keyboard shortcuts. That would be cool. That'd be cool if I could do that. Oh, I don't get a gradient on mine. Whatever. All right. That's it. Still. Why is QuickTime open?